light and blessings. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna be honest, I'm losing my energy here. So this is gonna be the last time I'm recording this video. So if it doesn't come out, then I guess I'm not doing a monthly favorites. I've been trying to record this video any moment I get for the last 3 days, okay? Because I just don't have the available time that I used to record videos and things of that nature. It's why I'm trying to put this video out, even though it's before the ending of April, just to share with you, because I have like a lot of exciting things that I want to share with you as far as my favorites for the month of April. I look forward to this video every single month. I even made notes, so let's do it again. But if it doesn't work out, then I guess I'm gonna have to like not make the video, because again, I just have to catch up with my readings and services and all of that. So I'm trying my best to continue to make content on my video, guys. Okay, I wanted to kind of change the format of my favorites. Yes, we're going to still do decks and tools and spirituality, but I also want to focus on self-care, right? Because I feel like that's so important. And sometimes I've done it myself, put ourselves in the back burner and put everybody else before our own selves. So please, if you're interested in my favorites overall, beauty, spirituality, decks, tools, all that kind of stuff, get your coffee, get your tea, drink of water, whatever it is that you drink, soda, whatever it is. I don't know, grab a bowl of popcorn, and yeah, this might be a little bit of a long one, but I'm going to share with you guys the things that have made me so excited in the month of April. So first things first, health update. So I recently had a birthday, okay? And I was just feeling like before I went on this health plan decision to food journal, I tried to do it last year, it didn't work very well. So this year I did it different because I was trying to like put all this pressure on me, and I'm like, no, I'm just gonna eat organically. So I was honest about the things I was eating, and I noticed I had a really high intake of sugar. I did blood work with my doctor, things came out negative, so on and so forth. I'm not diabetic or anything like that, knock on wood. But I noticed that I was having an adverse reaction to sugar, because whenever I would have a high sugar intake, I would get migraines, I would get lethargic, feeling tired, feeling depressed, feeling sad, and things like that. And I was like off for like 2 or 3 months. And when I reduced the amount of sugar that I was taking in, I noticed all of a sudden by the 3rd day, because I went through withdrawals for the first 2 or 3 days. By the 4th day, I had this energy that I could never have, because every time with sugar, I would get all happy, and then I would have really bad downs. Like it would just, and then I was sad. But with the like less intake of sugar, like I have more energy, I'm happy. Everybody's like, are you dating somebody? What's going on? You're glowing. Literally, it's because I'm eating less sugar and I'm genuinely happy. And I started, a food journal, and it's been a beautiful journey. I've had my good days and bad days. I don't always stick to the low sugar eating plan that the doctor and I came up together and things of that nature, because everybody's dietary needs are different. However, I've been pretty good, and it's just, this has really helped me to be honest with myself, and that's the intentions I went in. When I stray, when I don't do what I'm supposed to do, I write it in my journal and I say like I had a bad day. I take it as because I do have an eating disorder, and if you guys are interested in that, I can talk about it more deeply, but I don't want to like focus too much on that. But as someone who was recovering from an ED, okay, and it's kind of in the recovery stages of that, I just decided to take it one day at a time. So if I have a good day, I did good for today, and then tomorrow I'll focus on tomorrow. And I find that that's better. I find that setting little goals towards a bigger goal is something that resonates with me and helps me to be successful, because I celebrate all the little milestones that are gonna someday get me to my greater goal. And I tell that to my clients all the time. Sometimes we can set up ourselves for failure when we set up these big goals and then we don't reach them, and then we're upset, instead of setting up smaller goals that are going to lead you into that bigger goal. Working with my planner has been great, because it helped me to free up 10 hours, and now we're up to 14 additional hours of my work week that I can do readings with you guys, which should really help with making the wait periods lessen, especially due to higher demand and the growth of my business, which I'm really excited about, and I love it, okay? During this eating plan, I've had to adjust my taste buds, like coffee. Girl has to have her coffee, okay? Stevia has been something that I love because I don't like the taste of NutraSweet and Splenda and all that kind of this. It has a really bad aftertaste, and it has been found to be linked to certain health issues. And you take too much of it, so not my thing. I'm not a doctor. Do your own research, of course. It doesn't work for me. Stevia, so far I've researched it. It seems to do good. It has a nice sweet taste to it. It doesn't have an aftertaste. It's still not going to be like regular sugar. Let's keep it real, but it does make me able to tolerate my coffee. I've also switched out. I'm also found out I can't have too much like oh my goodness, like gluten and things like that. But so I've changed that. Have limited gluten. Also switched my instead of buying those fancy smancy creamers that have so much sugar in it, I have switched over to whipping cream, and I love it. The whipping cream with the taste of the stevia, and I only use like one packet versus like when I was using sugar, I was boom girl. I was just like, I can't even tell you how much sugar I was putting in there. And it actually makes the coffee taste good. Like I like it. So, and I drink Spanish coffee, so I drink like cafe butelo. I can't live without my cafe butelo. I have like a whole jumbo. Like, girl has to have a coffee. So it's been good. It's been good. And I'm just learning to, I'm eating to live, not living to eat. And that's just been a really big breakthrough for me. For me personally, I just found that I was, and this is not everybody, but for me, I was burying a lot of my feelings, unresolved feelings with food and using it as a coping mechanism. And this year that we've been like stuck and the higher demand, for work and my family and things like that, and trying to juggle everything. But I've just had this awakening of you need to do something for yourself. So I've been all about the self-love. I cut my hair recently, as you can see, because my long hair was damaged. My daughter, she literally could never find a beautician that would cut her hair properly. A lot of times when you have curly hair, it's hard to actually find somebody who knows how to cut curly hair, which is different than straight hair. They usually want you to straighten it. Then when you curl it back up, it looks weird. And the triangle thing, I don't like that. The last time I cut my hair, it looked like a triangle. This was little, this looked like that. Like, that's ugly. So my daughter actually, through watching YouTube tutorials and just herself, like she has this natural, intuitive way of cutting hair. She actually cut my hair. A lot of people are like, who do you go to? My daughter. I paid her for it because I was like, this is good. Like, I will pay a beautician for this. Like, I would pay a beautician to do this type of haircut. So, so I bought a professional trimming kit, and she used that, and it came with a little cape and everything. I got it from Amazon. Okay, if you want to know, let me know. Just Amazon, literally Google, like type in professional cutting kit, you will see it. Okay. And yeah, so, and she also turned me on to hair products because she's like, mommy, I'm going to cut your hair, but your hair was damaged because you were using all the wrong chemical products, okay? So she got me a hair care routine. She did a porosity test. My hair did not end up falling into the cup. Like, like you take some hair and you see, like you put it in water and you see if it sinks down. My hair never sunk down. So she's like, mommy, this is the hair product according to this test, to the porosity test. This is the hair products that will work for you. So we started with the hair wash day. So this is my shampoo when I wash my hair on either Sunday or Mondays are usually my hair wash day. So I wash my hair once a week. And it's the Camille Rose White Orchard Cleansing Milk. I am not being sponsored, guys. And then I'll follow it up with, this is not part of my hair products, so you needs to go. Then I'll follow it up with hold on, my hair gets on everything. I don't know if you guys have that problem, but I do. The Camille Rose Deep Conditioner Hair Mask. So you leave that on for like 35 minutes after, you wash your hair. And it brings back the moisture in your hair. So I'll comb through it. I'll tie it up in a clip, leave it on for 35 minutes, wash it off. It's nice and sudsy. Smells so good. And then I would, do the leave-in. So this is the leave-in that I'll put on. It's the Camille Rose Honey Hydrate. Less is more because this is really going to treat that scalp and treat that hair and put some moisture in there. And then I end it and finish it with the Curl Maker Camille Rose Marshmallow Agave Leaf Extract. And it gives you that nice wet look, defines your curls, looking beautiful. And then in the middle of the week, so 3 or 4 days after I wash my hair, I would use this product, the Camille Rose Coconut Water Curl Coating Co-Wash. when my daughter introduced me to co-washing, because I was overly shampooing my hair, which was causing hair loss, hair damage, hair burning, all that kind of stuff. Co-washing has changed my life. I love it. It's very necessary with certain types of curl patterns. So I was really excited. And what I love is my daughter can use these products as well. And she has more of a type 3B, 3C. I mean, her hair, she can rock a beautiful natural afro, and things like that. So I love that. Me and her can share hair products, and it just does what it does. So I wanted to share that because people are like, I love your hair. That's been my secret for the month of April, okay? My daughter introducing me to Camille Rose. Love Camille Rose. Got all these products on Amazon. Definitely need to get some more. You could tell I've been using the hell out of these products, okay? As far as scents, because we're still doing self-care, beauty, that kind of thing, has been, I love Bath and Body Works, okay? So I've been loving their hand sanitizers, okay? I keep this one in my purse. I stock up on them when they go on sale. I love them. Anytime I go out, I like to have my hand sanitizer in my purse, you know, and just keeping it fresh, keeping it fresh, keeping it clean, keeping it pandemic free, okay? Because we got to get rid of this pandemic already. Ain't nobody got time. I'm literally counting the days for my vaccine. I know that's a personal choice, but I am getting vaccinations and I'm excited. I did my reading on it. I talked to the spirits. We are in a good place. We are getting it done, okay? So I'm excited about that. Possibly the next time I make a video, I probably will be vaccinated already. So, yeah. Anyways, so we have for Bath and Body Works scents, because now we're getting into that springtime and everything. Pink Velvet Cupcake. I love the smell of this. It's so good. But I already sprayed a different scent, so I'm not going to mix them. Japanese Cherry Blossom. Okay, yes. Another scent that I love this month. And Midnight Pomegranate. I love this for like going on dates and stuff. Your girl's dating again, okay? Because I know I had a girlfriend that didn't pan out. That was me, you know. I made a personal decision, you know, because no toxic people. 2021, okay? No, I ended it a couple of months after I made my video about my partner, you know, because I wanted to, like I said, if I'm going to be with somebody, I want to be out in the open. I don't need to be hiding, okay, the people that I date. So, but no, and I'm not sad about it. It was, I made that decision. My cards were telling me that wasn't exactly the right person, but you know, it is what it is. But you know, I'm just, you know, dating, enjoying life, meeting new people, doing my thing. And you know, when I do be going out, social distancing, of course, whatever the case may be, you know, want to have that little midnight pomegranate toast, little scent, you know, get my little sexy on. Anyway, so I've been loving that, and everything like that. I also, very excited, went and treated myself to some new clothes on my birthday and everything like that. So I'm excited. When I started this life change eating plan that me and my doctor have created together, you know, based on my blood work and everything else like that, and it's been working. I was at a size 18. I'm all about body positivity, so don't even, please don't think I am trying to encourage eating disorders or anything like that. For me, it's, I know what body size I want to be and where I feel most comfortable, and I think that's also part of body positivity, knowing what, you know, knowing where you want to be, what goal you have, and things of that nature, and just feeling good about yourself. And there's nothing wrong with being like tiny or whatever. I'm not trying to be tiny. I'm trying to be as healthy as I can in my plus size body, because you know, I was a smaller person when I was younger, but I've learned to accept and learn to love myself at whatever size I'm going to end up being, because I know I'm going to still end up being, you know, plus size, or what society or doctors will call obese, which I freaking hate that word. I don't believe in BMIs, like F BMIs, okay? F the number on the scale. I'm more going with inches, or like if I'm going down, dress sizes or whatever. I know what dress size I want to go down to, put it that way. So I started at 18, and I've never been at 18. That was like the first time ever. So it was the biggest that I've ever been, not gonna lie, when I first started this life change. And when I went for my birthday, I was like, you know, I had went down to a size 16, which I was like, yeah, because usually I've been a size 16 for a long time. So that's usually like my comfort size. So I was good there. I was like, okay, you know, if I go down more, whatever, you know, kind of thing. We're going as we go. And I was like, you know, my size 16 pants, I think they got stretched in the washer or something like that because they did, you know, maybe that elasticity or something. You know, these skinny jeans ain't fitting me like skinny jeans because I love me some skinny jeans, okay? And you know, because I'm bootylicious, I got junk in the trunk, so you know, it accentuates the junk in the trunk, the smaller waist, the hips, you know. And I was like, they're just not fitting me good. So I went to to American Eagle, which is my favorite place to buy jeans. Okay, they just have such great jeans. I'd rather pay the extra money, the jeans last longer. And I noticed like their 16s, and I was like, wait, it's not just my pants. I don't think my pants were stretched out. I think I don't fit into these like, cause you know if they're skinny jeans, they ain't supposed to be baggy. You know, like the waist looking weird, my booty's looking weird. So I was like, I think I need to go down a size. So the girl was really nice. She gave me the pants, whatever, and they were 14, and I was like, oh my god. So I was excited because I haven't been a 14 in a while. I haven't been a 14 since I first started this channel 5 years ago. Okay, so that's like a big deal. So I was like, okay, okay, girl, okay, you're doing it, girl. So because I was noticing, like I said, like certain things were just fitting me baggy. Even when I would make videos, I was like, these clothes are so baggy. Like I like a little tightness on the skin, you know. So I got myself a couple of outfits at Rainbow. So that was exciting. That was part of my little birthday. So that, and also one more thing that's my favorite for self-care, and then I'll go into other topics, is this brush. Okay, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. My daughter turned me on to it. She ordered it from Amazon. It is so good to when I do my hair wash day, when I'm combing in products and all of that. I love it. It literally prevents breakage and split ends. It's designed for like curly hair, like all types. I use it on my daughter. I use it on myself. My daughter uses it for her hair like that. I used to think that spiky brushes broke your hair, but I was mistaken. So my daughter is great. I'm telling her, please make a YouTube beauty channel. You're like a gorgeous girl. She does the greatest makeup. I mean, she could do really great makeup on the cheap. She knows about hair products. I mean, she's tried so many different things. Like, she needs to make like a vloggy channel, but we'll see if she ever listens to her old mother. But you know, so we'll see, we'll see. My favorite incense scents of the month. Okay, I'm not gonna pause this video because that's what I kept doing for the other video, and I kept losing the video because something's wrong with the pause button. I definitely need a laptop, guys. That's the next thing we need to talk about. Shamanic Airwag Priestess needs hashtag a new laptop. Let's get it together, girl. Okay, so my favorite scent. Okay, this was actually bought for me with a client. Now, everybody knows, you know, just a disclaimer out here, no scent will ever replace my ultimate favorite scent, which is the blessed incense, frankincense, and myrrh. I've had clients, I use it sparingly because I found out through one of my subscribers that frankincense is kind of endangered, so I use it sparingly, but I love it. It's a staple in my practice. Frankincense and myrrh removes and puts in really good, beautiful vibrations. Outside of that, okay, I work with Afro-Caribbean spirits. I work with, you know, ATRs, African Traditional Religious Practices, okay? Mostly Haitian Voodoo, okay? Haitian Voodoo and Santeria practices, okay? I like to give my loas and my orishas not just food offerings and physical offerings. I also like to top off anything with scent. Also, when I'm in my reading space and I'm channeling spirits, I like everything for me is scents. So she bought me this. I've done workings for her. She knows who she is. She calls me Mama T. And sis, I love this, especially now that we're getting into like spring, summer. I've been burning the hell out of this ham coconut mango. This is like the second one that I've wasted. And this one's halfway through. So we're going to be on the third one. Okay. They come with 6 usually. Love it. So it's your coconut mango ham. Okay, incense, I love it. It has your coconut flavor, scent, and your mango. And me working with these tropical Caribbean, Afro-Caribbean spirits, and things of that, and working with the spirituality, the ATR to the diaspora, they tend to love tropical fruit offerings. Coconut is a big staple in like Santeria and Voodoo because we use coconuts for a lot of stuff. a lot of rituals, healing and not so healing, offertory. I mean, it's a big staple. So having that scent really helped me to step it up, and the spirits love the scent. I use it for offertory. I also use it when I'm doing certain types of readings when it comes to channeling said spirits. So if I'm doing a spirit court investigation, you know, the scent is on the, you know. So I wanted to give a shout out to that. So I am completely loving that scent. Okay, now that we're done with all the self-care, beauty, all that good stuff, I want to tell you about my favorite gift of the month. And my favorite gift of the month has been this beautiful selenite, okay, crystal. I cannot think of the shape. It's something with an M. I cannot say it. So it's part of that sacred geometry, okay, and angelic, you know, working with sacred geometry through angels. So I'm actually working with Archangel Metatron and this sacred geometry. My client got me this for my birthday. I love it, sis. Thank you, queen. You know who you are. I love it. It's in my reading space. It has such a good vibration. Anybody that knows me knows that selenite is one of my main crystals. She knows that. And also labradorite and clear quartz. Okay, if I could have any type of crystals, those are it. The next one too will be like amethyst. Okay, so that's what you're gonna see most of the time with me. You're gonna see your labradorite, okay, your selenite, clear quartz, amethyst. Okay, if I can only have 4 crystals, that's what you're gonna see. Okay, that's what you're gonna see. If I could have, you know, a notable mention, it's a tie between my rose quartz or tourmaline. This was a bigger crystal, it broke, so I'm trying to find a good piece of tourmaline because that one broke in half, and it made me really sad because it fell. You know, I dropped it. I was trying to keep it away from the kids, and I like dropped it, so it made me sad. As far as protection, my favorite protection, ooh, we gotta make sure everything stays in there, has been my Cross of Caravaca. I'm not gonna show you what else is in here, but I love her. Ooh, why you not coming out, baby? Come out, come on, come out to mama. Come out to mama. So I've been doing my Cross of Caravaca prayers this month. Has been my favorite, like, talisman and protection, because the month of April has been wonky, and I keep it in this pouch with other things. I'm not gonna tell you what's in there. We're not gonna open that up, but I'm gonna put that back to charging. But yeah, any type of, like I said, amethyst kind of situation, girl, I'm gonna have it on my reading altar. The color that I've been working with in the month of April, all types of blue. Look at my nails. All types of blue. Intuition, working with the energy of ocean, the element of water, really tapping into that type of situation. So a lot of that water energy, third eye, crown chakra, all that beautiful stuff. Okay, I've been loving the heck out of that. Okay, also other crystals that I work. So my favorite crystals of the month. I've been loving working with heart crystals. I keep this little bowl in my spirit room. So, remember I said selenite? Selenite is my crown chakra crystal. Okay. I love using these hearts when I'm meditating or sending myself energy or doing any type of self-healing. Howlite. I've been loving it. Really good for third eye. And amethyst, I usually put them together because amethyst is also good for addictive behaviors. So for my ED, whenever I'm feeling, you know, hard on myself or whatever, this just gives me the self-love. It's really helping me, guys. So just being kinder to myself. And then I have the lapis lazuli for my throat. Been using it whenever I'm like, oh, help me, there might be some difficult messages I have to get to my clients, okay, but always help me come from a place of love. So serpentine and my lapis lazuli. I love lapis lazuli. Oh, it's very like Archangel Michael, and I love me some Archangel Michael energy. I don't know, I just feel like that's what it is for me. And As far as my solar plexus, peach calcite, you can see she's beat because she's been through some things. This is my newest addition for the solar plexus and boundaries and all of that. So I've been working with her too. Okay, I thought that because I was about to cry. And for my sacral, I've been working with this beautiful orange aventurine. That was a yellow aventurine and red jasper. And just to clear quartz is a good enhancer. It's a master crystal, so if you could only own one crystal, boom boom, covers all 7 chakras. So I like using this when I'm finishing everything off because I feel like this will enhance whatever energetic healing I perform on myself, things like that. So it's a good enhancer, guys. It's a good enhancer. Yeah, so I love teaching people how to use crystals. I've done workshops and things on it. And I might do some more in the future. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned, stay tuned. I might have some more offerings in the future for that next year or something like that. So, but yeah, those are the crystals that I've been working with in the month of April. So now we're getting to the cards. I'm not going to try to do the screenshot now where I showed you the cards and all of that because that's how this video keeps getting messed up. Not going to pause for long periods of time. That's how my videos be messing up. I'm just going to show them. I'm sorry, and I'll try to show them as best as detailed as possible. Yeah, because I'm really not going to have time to make this video again. Drinking my morning cup of joe because like really early in the morning, guys. Okay, my kids are restless and they're doing their like online school, so I can't read right now because kids are in the online school. I have to go check on them when I'm done with this video. But moving on. If you've done a professional reading with me, 9 times out of 10, I used the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot. I love it. I think this is a Los Caribo. I'm not sure. I bought it on Amazon. I used to watch, anytime I've watched like pick a pile, pull a card, or just tarot content creators, I've seen this deck, but nobody ever used to say what deck it was. And I went looking for it one day on Amazon and I found that. I was like, that's the backs, because I was obsessed with the backs. I literally got this deck because of the backs. I love it. I love the gilding. I love the golden foil in the back. So I'm still going to use this deck for the rest of the month of April. Just beautiful reader. It is one of my workhorse decks, okay? Completely love it. A good alternative if you don't like the regular RWS, because it really is a clone. And anybody who knows me, I love clones. I love as close as possible to RWS. I don't really like for professional readings for decks to stray too much in the opposite direction. Everybody's different. There's a tarot deck for everybody, but I like a traditionalist when it comes to that. This deck I used a lot whenever I did a reading for myself this month, and this is the Herbal Tarot. This is the backs of them. I actually got rid of my Herb Crafters Tarot. I didn't connect with it at all. Like, I liked it. I loved the artwork. I was excited when I did the walkthrough of it, but it just didn't do anything for me. This one does, and I think it's because this one has people in it in some of the cards. Like, some of the cards don't have people in it, but it does have people in it, so I don't know, but... And I just love the backs of this. So I'm actually love this deck so much, and I found it to be a very healing deck. So it's actually now going to be part of a specialized reading that I am doing. So this is going to be part of any type of healing reading. So my specialized readings, such as spirit messages, gives me great spirit messages, great for energetic readings. So this is the tarot deck I'm going to be using for that. And yeah, because that was the readings I was doing for myself, and I'm like, I love this deck, and I love the herbs that they picked for each of the cards. Okay, I agree with it. I'm loving the artwork. Some people trim this deck. I have never trimmed decks. In the 16 years that I've been into divination and all of these things, I just have never trimmed decks. I started off with cartomancy, and then when I evolved to tarot, I don't know, this doesn't do anything for me. So I like the borders. Borders don't bother me. I like to keep the decks how they come. So, but again, each to their own. But I've actually never trimmed, and I can count on one hand how many times I've edged the deck. I don't like that stuff either. I just keep the decks the way they come. But yeah, so I love this deck. It's just great, 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 great. I also find it really nice for past life readings, all that kind of stuff. So this deck will definitely be included in my work rotation when it comes to my specialized readings and things like that. I've loved this deck since the day I got it. I remember getting the Herb Crafters deck, and I could count on one hand how many times I've used it. I don't really like the guidebook that one. I do want to get the guidebook for this one because I heard it has a really nice guidebook, but I haven't been able to find it. I don't know if Amazon has it. It has some diversity. But yeah, it's just gorgeousness. I really, really love this deck. And yeah, I'm going to be using it for my professional readings with my specialized readings. So yeah, so look out for that. Look at this. I love it. I love cartoonish artwork, by the way. I found that's something that is an aesthetic of mine. I'm not really into realism. I actually do like decks that look cartoonish. I can give you, and it's not because I'm like all love, light, blessings. Like anybody who reads with me knows I'm blunt. I work with dual energies of light and darkness and all of that in between. I walk the middle road path. However, I just like these types of deck. I can deliver whatever messages that needs to be delivered, and I'll be able to do that. You don't necessarily have to have these scary, bloody, gory decks to give a shadow work reading or a darker message reading. The deck has nothing to do with the way I deliver the messages for me personally. I can give you a very blunt, whether things are good or bad. I don't sugarcoat with this type of deck. So it works for me. It doesn't mean it's going to be like that for everybody. But for me it does. Because I know some people read more the artwork and their readings might change per deck or whatever. I don't think I do that necessarily, but I just find that I respond to different decks in different ways. Like I really, really feel like this is a very healing deck. And you know, I work a lot with herbs, so kind of brings out that root worker in me. I don't know. Another deck that I used on myself this month is this one, the Chakra. Okay, this is the Chakra Tarot. And anybody who knows me, I love working with color therapy. So anytime I've done a card pull or anything like that this month, I'm so sorry for the glare on this deck. I've used this deck and I've worked with the energy of them and things like that. And I love it. I have occasionally used this deck as well on clients whenever I've done any type of color therapy work or anything like that. So I do like using them for spell work too. I do magical reasons, personal reasons. I've done some client things with them, stuff like that. And this one I do. I have used Oracle for readings this month. Energetic Oracle cards, okay? Listen, I love it. Okay, so I don't use Oracle that much in my readings, my professional readings, or even readings for myself. But if I do, for clients and for myself personally, I have enjoyed and loved using this deck. Now, even though I'm not into realism, this is the one exception because I do love this deck. So maybe I don't have an aesthetics. I don't know. I am just, it has chakras in this deck. I love this deck. So it's a great, beautiful, gorgeous. I love it. And that's the backs. This is my second copy because my original copy, I used it so much. It was literally unusable. Okay. Okay, almost done, guys. I bought this deck for my birthday, okay? I did buy a second, like another deck, the Tarot Illuminati, but there's a third deck that I bought that I forgot to mention on my birthday haul because it's an indie deck and it's going to be a while before I get that deck, okay? Sorry that the kids are noisy in the background, but they're getting restless. When I end this video, I'm going to go attend to the children's and then I'm going to go to work. Okay, so I have an indie deck that I bought. It's still on its way, so it's a birthday present. But you know, when something's indie the person has to actually print out the deck and all that. So I might not get that until like next month, which I'm aware of. So it's okay. But I will definitely be doing an unboxing of it because I'm mad excited to get it. Okay. And I'll let you know if I like the shop. I got it from Etsy, blah, 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 blah. And it's going to be a working deck. So you will see that deck when I read you. I bought this also for the intentions of workings to go with this guy. And also to go with the herbal tarot for my healing. Look at me like slapping my mouth for my healing readings. Okay, so I have not touched the guidebook. I did a walkthrough of this guy, so if you want to see more of that, it's on my channel for my birthday haul. These are the backs, like gorgeous, gorgeous. I've used it. It's exactly what I thought was going to happen. Exactly what I thought was going to happen with this deck is exactly what happened. It is a great reader. I got great feedback when I read with it. It gave me very accurate messages. Like I connect with it deeply and beautifully, matching with the nails. And clients love it as well. So it's wonderful. I love it. It speaks to me. I'm not saying that's going to happen to you, but I bought it with an intention. And I love when you buy something and the deck actually works in the way that you want it to. I've also used this on my self-care altar and done some energy work around it and things like that on myself. So I love it. Oh my God, I love this card so much. Yes. Look at intuition. Look at intuition. And I love that it's balanced, you know. It's not all positive. You got rejection. You have pain, okay? I did a lot of work with this card. Sadness. Yeah. Okay, and I'm done. Growth. So, anyways, enough. Oh, and death. Okay. Okay. Abundance. Okay, that's it. Okay, we're done. Stop. Okay, because then we did a walkthrough of this already. And I love the gilding. It's like rainbow gilding. Like, I love it. So, I love it. Got it from Amazon, and I'm so happy that I got this deck. Never heard of this deck until I saw it on my suggestions on Amazon. I saw one walkthrough of it, but she really didn't show the cards. So I wanted to do a walkthrough myself so you guys can see. But I love this deck. Don't hear much about it. And I'm okay with that. A lot of decks I like, I don't hear much about. So, you know, that's what I love about divination and spirituality. We all have our own aesthetics and things. One thing that might work for some person might not work for you, that kind of thing. And I think that's great because I like diversity. So, another oracle deck that I've used on myself and I love is the Conscious Spirits Oracle deck. This is a great deck that I've used for myself. And yes, for healing client readings as well. I love this deck. It's gorgeous. I've been having it for a long time, and I remember it kind of just stood unused, and recently I've just been picking it up and drawn to use it, and that happens sometimes. These are the backs. Look at that gorgeousness. So I've been loving the heck out of this gorgeous and wonderful, wonderful, wonderful deck. It has chakras, angels, it has affirmations, it has all that beautiful things. And I've been able to read deeper than what the keywords are and all that kind of thing. Just some really beautiful deep reading. So again, this might not work for you. You know, everybody has their own taste and things that connect with them. This is the Conscious Spirit Oracle deck. And all the decks that I'm showing you this month are all available on Amazon. They are mass-produced decks. None of these are indie decks, so you should be able to get your hands on them. Okay, so this is a little bit of a controversial one, but I have to be honest what I like. So I've been loving working. Oh, this is not the one. I have to pause the video. This is the wrong one. Wrong deck. I'll be right back, guys. This is not the one. This deck's a bit controversial. One is out of print. I think they have imitation ones of them, but like the ones that are actually original DV Dori Virtual cost a lot of money. I don't have a backup copy to this deck, unfortunately, so. This deck is as old as I started doing readings, okay? It's one of the very first decks that I ever got when I started, like, getting into divination. Because anybody who knows, I was only into cartomancy, playing cards. That was the only form of divination that I did 16 years ago. And later on, about 8 years ago, I got into tarot, okay? But I was playing cards, channeling. That's why I have my own style of reading. And people are like, how do you know that from tarot? It's because I am a channeler, so that's where that information is coming from. But I like cards because they're pretty. So I love this deck. This is I don't have the box anymore, so messages from your angel. DV. Don't have to like DV. I already have this deck. I'm not getting rid of it. This is the gorgeous backs. I love them. And so we have Celestite. This deck is hella accurate for me. I love it. I've been just pulling a 1-card pull every couple of days this month, and every message has been on point. So I love it. Okay, I love it, love it, love it, love it. I also like to work with the color of the card. Okay, so I do use this for color therapy, as well as using the angelic messages and things like that. So I have like my own little way of working with this deck. Meditation, daily, like not daily, but like, you know, polls and things like that. Reading myself, that kind of stuff. Love it. And last but not least, Chakra Insight Oracle cards. This deck, look at that. I have never put it away. It's literally on my work desk because I use this deck more than any other. While I rotate everything else, including my professional reading decks, this deck has never been put away since I got it many years ago. I love working with it. Literally was doing heart work, and dream work. So those are the cards that I was working with this month. Because I've been doing a lot of dream work, a lot of self-love work. I love this deck, okay? And it's not everybody's cup of tea. There's nudity in here. It might not be your artwork. This is the only chakra deck that I have, like Oracle deck. I've never bought any other because I just feel none of them compare to it. I'm not, like, once I find a deck that I love that deals with a certain area or a certain topic or whatever, and I connect with you, I don't go and try to buy anything else. So I've been healing that too, like my compulsive things that I've gone through here and there. I kind of went a little crazy during quarantine, things like that, and then the decks never got used, so I don't want to, like, I don't mind buying something if I'm actually going to use it, but I don't just want to have decks because I have limited space, okay? And I live in the city, and living in the city is more expensive, and you get less space for your money. So, you know what I mean? So it's like, you know, it is what it is. I also forgot to mention, I love these Saint prayer cards. I've been giving these out to people. So you have Saint Jude. So half of the cards are gone. I have La Virgen de Guadalupe, and there's like a prayer in English in the back. I got these from Amazon. You have your Virgin Mary. Okay. You have the Chaplet of the Divine Mercy. Saint Clare. No, Saint Teresa, sorry. Saint Teresa. Saint Anthony. Okay. Then you have your St. Patrick. You have your Archangel Michael. But I have, like, this comes with bonus copies of the saints. I'm not going to go through all this. St. Christopher. We have St. Christopher. I love St. Christopher. So it has, like, various saints. And yes, we got Jesus. Okay. Yes, we do. And yeah, it has El Divino Niño. So, the child of Prague. I love him. The Holy Family. You have your guardian angel. So, I've been giving these out to, because I have, like, my clients, and then I have clients that, like, I get to read in person as well, because I do that occasionally. Before COVID, not in COVID. And I would give sometimes a prayer card to people that come to me personally for work or whatever. So half of the thing is gone, but anyway, there's a bunch of other saints in here. I got this from Amazon for like $6.99, so I love this. I think that is all. I think that's it for April. I think that these favorites will continue to be favorites, and oop, oop, oop. Thank you for having the morning coffee with me. By the time I post this video, it might be nighttime or the next day or the day after that. I don't know. But at the time of starting to record this video, it was 6 o'clock in the morning. So I'm going to go make myself breakfast. I haven't made breakfast yet. I'm up every day at 6 o'clock in the morning, and the kids are already dressed, doing online homework. But I got to log them into their remote learning, and then, you know, I got to start my morning readings while they're in class. Because I do morning readings, they just go fast. So if you need a morning reading because you have a different time zone, it's on my website. So if you want to work with me on a one-on-one basis, it's shamanic@waxpriestess.com. Been talking so long, my lips got dry and my red lipstick faded. Much love, much light, much blessings. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. And until the next video, and there will be a paranormal series, a part 4 video coming out very, very soon. Very soon. If not by the end of this month, the beginning of next month. Look out for that because I'm really excited about the paranormal series. You guys love it and I love it. Okay? All right, guys.